Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, on the sidelines as well. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. We've got Hardaway, also Ellis out there. Baylor is out there with Chamberlain, and it's Shea's in at the four-man position. And for the Mavericks, we've got Kawhi Leonard, Barnes out there with Gasol. Then it's Jalen Brunson, and it's Kobe in a two-guard. Well, no doubt these players, GA, are eager to get this season going.
Listen, there's definitely some nerves, but it's mainly excitement. This is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
Barnes outside. Over Baylor.
First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Spurs. Bryant passes to Brunson. Gasol against Chamberlain. Some solid defense from Chamberlain.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference. And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Now the Mavericks with it. Bryant inside. He's guarded by Ellis. And the basket by Kobe.
Such body control from Bryant. Able to take some hits there on the way up.
Hardaway dishes to Baylor. Going inside. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Ellis can't get it to go.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And that one's good by Chamberlain. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Barnes with it. Chamberlain picks him up. Barnes can't get it to go.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy, you can plug in just about anywhere.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting two. And a closer look here at the scoring break for the Spurs.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
He's perfect from the line this time. And, Greg, we saw some turnover this summer on the Mavs training staff.
Yes, some talk of internal disagreements in that department. The importance of great teamwork in this league, not just limited to the players in the locker room.
The Spurs have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Brunson against Baylor. Down low, here's Chamberlain, and Chamberlain with the stuff.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length, no way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Now here's Kobe, shoots from the block. It's rebounded by Baylor.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
And right where he wants to be. It's so dangerous letting Barnes get inside like that.
Hardaway against Brunson. Takes it from 10. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Mavericks trail by 10 and taken away by Ellis. Lets the three fly. They get it back. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Mavericks coach Jason Kidd addressing the upset over trading away Luka Doncic, and Kidd said he did everything he was supposed to do for the city and the team. But things change. Now we are being judged on the change. If you don't like it, then you have to get out of this business. Kevin, back to you.
Winning sure cures all, doesn't it? All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Roy's checked in for the Spurs. Hardaway passes to Shades. Over Brunson, rejected by Gasol. And it comes off the front of the rim. Here's San Antonio now. They're on an 18-6 run. Here's Hardaway. Outside for Roy. Second chance shot. He can't get that one. Nice D by Kobe. Brunson finds Leonard. Brunson against Hardaway. Now here's Brunson. Defense right on him. Missed inside. Spurs leading by 12. Here's Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with them. Detlef Schrempf's checked in for the Spurs. Brunson against Hardaway. And it's Brunson missing. And for the Spurs, they're shooting an impressive 60% early. For three, Roy. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Hardaway has got 4 assists now tonight.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Now here's Leonard. Gasol trying to free himself up. And Leonard gets it to go.
What strength from Leonard there, not allowing the defense to get the best of him.
Hardaway passes to Roy. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however.
And you have to appreciate the work ethic that Roy has. A true gym rat. And this guy just wants to get better.
Now here's Hardaway. And he drives in. Outside Roy. Oh, good on the triple.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
Barnes. And the layup is good. Barnes has got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, Barnes being very aggressive right now, keeping up the pressure on that defense.
Pass to Roy. San Antonio again missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Barnes can't get it to go. Spurs leading by 13. Here's Baylor. Sweet little floater. Baylor's got 8 points.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
The Mavericks have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Here's Gasol. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Penny Hardaway.
And what you like about Gasol, he can put up big numbers, but he also does the little things that don't always show up on the stat sheet.
The Spurs making a switch here. Walker's checked in. That one is no good.
That is disappointing. He is someone they normally rely on from the line.
Into the lane. Scores off the crossover. And the Spurs lead by 17.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Bryant can't get it to go. pass to Roy. With 2 seconds left, he takes it up and lays it in. Roy's got his second basket.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
We always talk about getting high percentage shots, and they are teaching a master class in that right now.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. It's San Antonio up 19. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, the energy was there. The communication was there. I think they can build on this going forward.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Baylor is out there with Williams. Then it's Roy. Then there's Doherty. And it's Walker in at the point. And it's Leonard missing.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. So it'll be Mark Gasol shooting. That one on Baylor. Ellis is checked in for Williams. This is his third free throw attempt of the game. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. If you look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report.
Man, Roy can fly.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Pass to Barnes. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Good work defensively by Baylor. On the wing, Walker. Barnes grabs the miss.
But that's a look you rarely see him miss.
Here's Brunson. Banked in off the glass. Brunson's got his first points in this one.
Strong move. Brunson just bruising his way inside.
And Brad Doherty with the slam.
Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't do it any better than that.
Mavericks trail by 20. Now here's Barnes. Brunson outside. Shoots over Walker. Here's Leonard. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Shots good by Ellis.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
3 on 3, and he's going up for the alley-oop, and Baylor throws it down.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
There is no doubt about it. They've done a great job minimizing all of the external factors.
Hardaway's checked in for the Spurs. The Mavericks have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 13-5 run. And a wide open look here for Ellis. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 5th assist in this one. The Maverick shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter. Here's Bryant. It's rebounded by Baylor. Baylor's got 4 rebounds in this game. Ellis kicks to Baylor. And there's the defensive 3-second call.
San Antonio ball.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
1 shot.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And, you know, beyond all the things Baylor gives you, He's an entertainer out on the floor. The acrobatics we see, something spectacular from this guy almost every game.
Here's Hardaway. And Baylor throws it down.
Assisted.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Here's Leonard. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
Pass to Baylor. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Leonard. Rebound, San Antonio. Doherty's got 5 rebounds tonight. Baylor. That one drops for him. Baylor's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And what's unique about Baylor, he can score from a variety of angles and really good off of either shoulder. Just great extension and body control.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Scotty Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever, 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. Kevin?
A tone setter for sure at that end. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. And that one's good by Kobe.
Inside the paint, Bryant is just as much trouble. He's practically a sure thing from in close.
Shays the pass to Baylor. Hardaway for 3. It's good from long range. Hardaway's got 7 points in the game.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
I love their approach tonight. They are hitting at a really high percentage.
It's good.
And, you know, we may see Gasol all over the court, but he's still best inside. Has an array of post moves, plus a beautiful touch.
Ellis can't get it to go. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Barnes can't get it to go. Inside, here's Shays. Oh, and he jams it right over Kawhi Leonard.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And another look at that last play with the AT&T Connected Cam. San Antonio's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Hardaway with a wide-open look. A three-pointer off the mark. Dallas shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Here's Brunson. Scores for only the 2nd time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Pass to Ellis. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Here's Kobe. And it's wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Takes an incredible amount of focus and concentration. That's making the most of a possession.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action in just a minute.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the...
Welcome.
Instead of rebounding, they're just watching. So annoying.
Yeah, we thought this might be a weak spot for them. But come on, man. You got to compete.
And time now to swing it around as we take a look at the... And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic so far from Elgin Baylor.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
That is explosive. He can jump out of the building. Just incredible.
Scotty Barnes is out there with Marc Gasol. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And there's Bryant. And it's Brunson in at the point guard. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
One shot.
Tim, I can hear it in my head right now. You called Steph Curry must-see TV. Does anyone from this next generation maybe approach that description for you?
Well, Kevin, certainly Victor Wembanyama would be at the top of that list. You're talking about a one-off when you combine that size with that particular skill set. And then Anthony Edwards would be another guy because of the explosiveness and excitement that he brings every single night.
It'll be exciting to see this next generation and see if they do impact it like the ones before, for sure. Here's Leonard. Rebounded by Elgin Baylor. Baylor's got his 5th rebound in this one. Hardaway from outside. Here's Chamberlain. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Chamberlain got 12 points in the game. Here's Barnes. That one, no good. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And Chamberlain gets it to go.
He has yet to miss a single shot. What a night he's having.
Barnes outside. Rebound San Antonio. Shays has got 4 rebounds now tonight with the step back. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
First personal foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
Dog Chase. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And so he hits both. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Brunson the pass to Gasol. Off the run. The rebound by the Spurs. Baylor's got 6 rebounds in the game.
This is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Here's Shays. Outside Baylor. Right side Hardaway.
Well, fortunately, as he searches for his scoring rhythm, they still have the lead for now.
And a player, Tim, who stuffs the stat sheet, Scotty Barnes.
Yeah, Kevin, he just has a great all-around game. But the thing I like the most, he's very unselfish. He will pass up a shot if a teammate has a better one.
Here's Barnes, and it's blocked. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Buries it from 3-point range.
And now that's 1-3 in each half. He is trying to make the most of those 3-point opportunities.
And so Bryant will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Here's Brunson. Rebounded by Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Shays. Back to Hardaway. Outside Baylor. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense.
One shot.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
impeccable from the line since halftime.
Pass to Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And one of the most prolific scorers you'll find. Wilt keeps finding ways to raise the bar, as evidenced by his output here tonight.
Here's Bryant. Up and in on the way. Kobe's got 12.
And with that basket, he puts a stop to the 13-0 run there by San Antonio.
Pass to Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Whenever he gets that close to the hoop, he finishes with authority.
And so here is Dallas. Here's Bryant. The shot, no good. Great defense that time from Ellis. And here is Hardaway. Brunson covering. Back to Hardaway. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
One shot.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
Too long in the paint, he's hit with a 3-second violation. Tim, in your career, you played at every level of basketball, pro and college and before. What's the single biggest change in your mind as far as professional basketball outside the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think globally the level of play has just risen dramatically. There's a much greater belief now that you can actually make it to the league, even if you're playing outside this country. And then the G League has created a much more streamlined path for those who want to work their way into the league.
G League has been terrific.
Sure has.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the D.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw, no good. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their systems.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
Now, Brunson.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Great D that time from Hardaway.
Well, I think at this point the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looks frustrated.
Chalk up 2 there.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. San Antonio making a switch here. Walker's checked in. 1:39 left in the third quarter. It's Roy on the wing, guarded by Kobe. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And you always know what you're going to get from Walker from the line. He's been a solid, consistent free throw shooter his entire career.
Torty the pass to Roy. Here's Walker. Just 5 to shoot. Connects. The jumper drops. Walker's got 9.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
The shot by Bryant, no good. San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. And it's Walker that time on the assist by Roy.
3 points.
12 points for him.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Shot to stop the run. Good on the bucket. 8 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
And here's Walker outside. Gasol pulls it in. Gasol's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Bryant. And he finishes nicely on the way. Bryant's got 6 here in this quarter.
And you talk about pure scores, Kobe is near the top of that list. This guy makes it look easy with all that talent.
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Leonard, no luck. San Antonio's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. And it's Bryant in the corner. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this one?
Yeah, the pass was so effective. Great job moving the ball with purpose.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court right now for the Spurs, they've got Doherty, Stremp out there with Buck Williams. Then it's Walker, and it's Roy in at the 2-guard spot. Here's San Antonio. Back to Walker. Elbow shot is on the way. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
You got to shadow Walker. His mid-range game is on point.
Dallas shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Here's Leonard. Roy with the rebound. And for the Spurs, they're shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game format, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
Roy from outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. Gasol's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Kobe. And yes, it's good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And a wide open look for Walker and the 3 off target.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Leonard, no luck. San Antonio's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Schrempf kicks to Williams. Kobe against Roy. And here's Walker outside. The Mavericks pull it in.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
And there it is for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Williams. Good D by Barnes. For Dallas, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Here's Bryant. Count it. Bryant's got 10 points in just the second half.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Schrempf a screen on Brunson. And there's the defensive 3-second call. Greg, we've had a couple of NBA Cups in the book already. What have you thought of it so far?
A little added excitement and interest early in the regular season, and I'm all for it. Between that and the play-in, I think the NBA's done a great job to kind of make every part of the calendar relevant.
And no good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up. to the inside, and Williams throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And that one's good, Barnes.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Walker. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Walker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And showing another dimension of his game. Walker so crafty with the delicate floater there.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
And Walker's got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Outside for Roy. Shot on the wing. Gasol pulls it in. Gasol's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Leonard, no luck. The Spurs have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. And the 3 ball is good.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Brunson against Walker. Looking to get back on track here. Rebound, Kemba Walker. San Antonio's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Tim, as we look at the area of modern medicine, isn't it amazing how it's helping extend playing careers?
Yeah, it's really incredible, Kevin, how these procedures now are so much less invasive. Guys come back sooner, and they're able to play longer. Just look at Klay Thompson gifting his 2022 championship ring to the doctor who performed his Achilles surgery. Now, that's the kind of impact these doctors are having.
It really is amazing. Elliott's checked in for Schrempf. Outside Roy. Spurs passing it around. From deep, Walker. Again, the miss by the Spurs. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Barnes passes to Nixon. Rebounded by the Spurs.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Tries it from 9. That one wide left. Mavericks shooting about 45% from the floor in the fourth. Bryant. And he banks in the layup. Bryant's got 6 points in the quarter.
There is no doubt he's been the dealer for them on offense, but he is going to need some support from his teammates.
Walker dishes to Roy. Doherty to screen. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
One shot.
Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
Pressey's checked in for San Antonio. 1:29 left here in the fourth quarter. Outside Williams. Clock at 6. From deep, Walker. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for San Antonio.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Brandon Roy.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Now at the line.
And the first one at the line is good. Some changes here for the Spurs. Reeves is checked in, and it's Schrempf in for Pressey. And Kobe drops them both. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside, Walker. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. San Antonio making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
Now on the floor for San Antonio, number 52, Buck Williams.
And so here is Dallas. Nixon, the pass to Kobe. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Rebound by Williams. The clock now can just run out for the Spurs. Walker surveying the floor. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance.
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Washington Wizards as they go up against the Dallas Mavericks here at their home, American Airlines Center. This is Brian. We are just tipping off the season. When you look around the league doors, what are you tracking?
Probably two things, B.A. The rookies. I always am so curious to see how they respond to their debut. And then the new signings for different teams. What does the fit look like?
A look at the opening lineup for Washington. They've got Johnson, Davis out there with Carmelo Anthony. And it's Tripucka in at the 2. Here's Duncan, defended by Halliburton. A nice shot by Duncan.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
Here's Bryant. The shot's good.
This is just an extremely gifted passer. Halliburton's vision is elite.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Washington. And just about a minute into this first quarter, Washington moving the ball around. Here's Davis. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Marc Gasol.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Quite simply, AD is one of the most impactful players in the league. Can take over a game on both ends.
Good on both. And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments. Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
You're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Now Johnson. Pass to Davis. Here's Duncan. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes.
Send it back, Scotty Barnes. Show off that defensive acumen.
And that one's good. Gasol.
High percentage look. You can't ask for much more than that.
For Washington, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here's Duncan. He's guarded by Barnes. Tries a 10-footer. A nice shot by Duncan. Duncan's got 6.
What a great start. They've only missed 1 thus far.
Here's Halliburton. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Boy, what a nice job by Tyrese Halliburton. You got to fight through contact at times. This is one of the advantages of being a bigger guard.
Oh, got that one up quick.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Gasol against Davis. Halliburton, the pass to Bryant. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
No good on that one. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, the Wizards stacking talented young players and draft assets. Not only that, they'll have a ton of cap space next season, which they will likely not use to sign a star free agent, but rather to absorb contracts in exchange for, you guessed it, more draft picks. This front office is continuing to think long-term, guys.
Priority straight. All right, Shams, appreciate the report.
You know, you can tell the three-point shot is something that Melo has developed over his course of time in the league.
Anthony against Leonard. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Throws it up high. Oh! And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And Davis gets it to go.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
Pass to Barnes. There's the whistle. That goes on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul. The Wizards making a switch here. Harper's checked in.
Wizards substitution. Number 4.
And so it's Dallas with it. 8-point game. Here's Bryant. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Bryant's got 7.
Yeah, we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset, finds the open player in that instance.
Pass to Anthony. Davis a screen, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Marc Gasol. That's foul number 2 for him.
2 fouls for him now in the first quarter, and now all of a sudden do you think about changing his rotation minutes for the rest of the half?
Jones, he's checked in for Davis. Here's Harper, defended by Halliburton. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Anthony knocks down the triple. Anthony's got his third basket on the night right there.
Just so fluid on all his shots. No hesitation from Melo on the catch and shoot.
Here's Bryant. It's rebounded by Washington.
But the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
Here's Jones. And there are the Wizards with another bucket.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Mavericks trail by 11. Here's Barnes. Anthony grabs the board. Washington has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. A skill Scotty Barnes definitely possesses is the ability to guard multiple positions, Graham.
Yeah, he has that blend of quickness and length to smother shooters. And he has the strength to deal with bigger guys, too.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And so he hits the technical free throw. And we've seen the Wizards churning their roster, Doris, with an eye toward the future.
Yes, and that BA means inevitably absorbing those extended losing streaks, but you're doing it at least with a plan in mind. You need talent to win, and I'm talking big-time talent. And the best way to develop that talent is with patience. So there's a process they're following.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Pass to Leonard. Outside for Halliburton. Back to Leonard. And Washington making a change here.
Third team foul. Wizards substitution. Number 20.
1:11 left in the first quarter. There's the steal. Jones feels it out. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul of the game.
Third team foul. Wizards substitution. Number 30. David West.
That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Bryant. Soft touch off the glass. Bryant's got 9. And it's Washington with the ball. They lead by 14. Outside Davis. There's the 3. Gasol grabs the board. For Dallas, they've got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Yeah, great work on the interior. Halliburton, easy work inside.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to West. Here's Davis. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Marc Gasol. And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. That one's off. And he sinks the second. Mavericks trail by 13. Leonard with the ball. No made baskets yet. Gasol finds Leonard. Bryant left side. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. It's Washington. They lead by 13. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Wizards here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting in the second. We've got Davis, and it's Ginobili in at the shooting guard position. And stolen by Jones. From deep, Harper. And again! And Washington with a triple.
A lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Here's Barnes. Rebounded by West. Washington leading by 17. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Tyrese Halliburton is so key for this team. He said, quote, "I think the biggest pressure I've ever had in my entire life is from myself. When I'm at my best is when I'm having fun and really competing on a nightly basis. I have to show up every day with a smile on my face and bring my infectious personality." Brian?
He sets the tone. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Leonard with a double team. Jones, the pass to Davis. Back to Jones. Pass to Harper. 6 to shoot. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Harper. Harper's got 4 assists in the game. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Johnson, he's checked in for Washington. In today's game, it seems like running a good offense can come down to getting favorable switches to us.
It does, B.A. You see so many of the great teams, those competing for championships. What is their primary goal on offense? Find the weakest target defensively and go at them.
And Washington with possession. They're on an 11-2 run, and the bucket is good. And it's 13 points for Anthony Davis.
When Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
Gasol misses. Washington leading by 22. And he lobs it up to the rim.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Dallas. Now here's Leonard. Still no points.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
Ginobili, pass to Davis. And Davis slams it home.
And what you love most about Davis is his confidence, because it's what helps him take over games.
For Dallas, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Here's Bryant. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Washington. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. The Wizards making a switch here.
Checking in for the Wizards, Tim Duncan, Carmelo Anthony.
Here's Davis. 17 points in the game. Some room here for Anthony. And another miss by Washington.
Oh, you can see he's kicking himself for missing that open mid-range. That's right in his wheelhouse.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You think back to when Marc Gasol first entered the league. This was a big guy whose skills were certainly developing at the time. Now he's incredibly polished and a tremendous leader.
And Doris, you think about the top scorers in this league. They're creating those points with greater efficiency than in decades past.
Analytics is increasingly a part of the NBA. Teams are now understanding that 3 is more than 2, and if you don't make enough of them, you have a math problem. And then the other highly valued shots in the game, and maybe the most valued shots, are restricted area 2s. Listen, let's be smart about the game. Boy, Scotty Barnes, the complete package. Nice interior finish there.
Who's got dinner?
Anthony outside. Pass to Duncan. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Now that's his second foul, something they need to be mindful of moving forward. Do they change his matchup?
Jones, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Here's Halliburton. Anthony grabs the board.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
This one for three. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Gasol's got 4 rebounds now.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
On the wing, Jones. Pass to Ginobili. Takes a 3. Gasol grabs the board. Gasol's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Bryant. That's no good. Shooting 6 for 8 now. Wizards leading by 21. Here's Ginobili. Here's Duncan. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Washington.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Halliburton, no good. Washington has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. And he jams it home with authority.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Yeah, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Shot by Leonard, no good. Washington has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Jones finds Anthony. From deep, Johnson. Rebounded by Halliburton. Dallas shooting at about 44% so far. One of the things you love about Tyrese Halliburton, his clutch game.
You need your best players to be fearless in those moments and to play with a verve and a confidence that permeates the entire roster. And you've got to be a shot maker. Tyrese Halliburton is all of those things.
The Wizards making a switch here. Pass to Tripucka. Three-pointer, Anthony. It's rebounded by Dallas.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Halliburton, good.
Boy, despite his efficiency, they just can't get over the hump.
Wizards leading by 22. Outside Davis. Three-pointer, no good. And it's Leonard with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Over Johnson. Shot by Leonard, no good.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Johnson. Second shot opportunity. A nice shot by Duncan. Duncan's got 13.
And I love how they're working much harder on the glass this quarter and drumming up more second chance opportunities.
Here's Leonard. Not enough on that one as it misses.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
And so it's Washington. A huge 24-point lead for them. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. More 2K action in just a moment.
Thanks for stopping by.
It's classic Showtime. The way they're running the break looks like the 1980s of the Lakers.
And this score reminds you. Moving on in our game. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. A fantastic game from Anthony Davis in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
Halliburton is out there with Kobe Bryant. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Marc Gasol. And it's Barnes in at the 4-man position. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. And there's a defensive 3-second call.
Washington ball.
And this is second attempt at the line tonight.
One shot.
One shot.
Duncan, the pass to Johnson. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. This is his third trip to the free throw line in this game. No good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up. Outside Johnson. It's stolen by Barnes. Bryant outside. Outside Barnes. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. Barnes has got his third bucket of the night.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Duncan. Rejected by Halliburton.
Oh, my goodness. Tyrese Halliburton twice on the pipe. Send him back defensively.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. That one's good for 2.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
You know, Carmelo Anthony, problematic for the defense. He spends so much time at the line, keeps you on a string.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
You know, mark of a great offensive player, gets to the free throw line a ton, and that's Carmelo Anthony right there amongst the career leaders in free throws made.
And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Halliburton, Graham.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, B.A. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends.
Another shot. Rejected by Barnes. And that one good. Davis has got 19 points. Timeout on the floor. Mavericks. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Here's Bryant. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. This is his second trip to the line in the game.
At the line for Dallas.
That free throw misses.
2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. The Wizards have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Pass to Duncan. Davis with a screen on Barnes. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And the Wizards with possession here. Pass to Tripucka. Clock at 6. For 3, Anthony. Here's Duncan.
You have to be impressed with the instincts and versatility on the defensive end from Scotty Barnes. This guy legit.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Duncan. Back to Johnson. Davis a screen. Johnson passes to Tripucka. On target from range. Tripucka's got 5.
I love the efficiency he's playing with tonight. Not scoring as much as usual, but he's been effective, and they're winning.
Halliburton against Johnson. A nice shot by Halliburton. 12 points for him.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Duncan. Anthony up top. Down low. Here's Johnson. Banked it in off the glass.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Washington's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Second chance effort. A nice shot by Duncan.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
The Wizards on offense. They're on a 13-5 run. Rejected by Barnes. Halliburton against Johnson. Halliburton, no good. The Wizards have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. And Davis slams it home.
Throw it AD's way, and he'll take care of the rest. A huge alley-oop target for his teammates.
Here's Leonard. Rebound by the Wizards. Duncan's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Johnson passes to Anthony.
2 minutes.
Up top, Davis. And again, it's Washington.
Yeah, Davis was just waiting for the ball, and once he gets it, it's all over.
The Mavericks have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Here's Barnes. The offensive rebound. Here's Bryant. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
A nice shot by Duncan.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Well, the Mavericks shooting just 36% in the third. Here's Halliburton. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
Well, that's a nice finish by Tyrese Halliburton. Again, he's so big and long, he can finish in the painted area.
For 3, Anthony. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
Well, after knocking down a couple in the first half, that's his first triple here in the second.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Mavs. Barnes with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. Barnes passes to Halliburton. The rebound by Duncan. Duncan.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Anthony with a bucket.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Mavericks shooting about 43% in this one. Here's Leonard. And no good. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony.
Boy, he just doesn't have it here tonight, and it's had a ripple effect on this team.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Here's Halliburton. Kicks it out to Bryant. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Washington Wizards destroying the competition as they end the quarter with a colossal 40-point lead. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. They've got Harper, And it's Lambier in at the 5, roaming the paint. Ginobili from the top of the key. He buries it. Ginobili's gone 3 for 7 from the floor so far tonight. Halliburton left side. Shoots over Harper. Halliburton no good. And for Washington, they're shooting 61% for the game, knocking them down. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes. Now here's Halliburton, guarded closely, rebounded by West. Leonard against Jones. Got it. Good job in the low post.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. And the layup is good off the glass.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Leonard inside, defended by Jones. Shot by Leonard, no good.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Here's Bryant. Rebounded by West. West has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Harper. And we're going to have a jump ball. And you think about the defensive Player of the Year award. It tends to go to big men. Any thought of dividing the award into 2? Maybe one for perimeter players and the other for big men?
Absolutely not, Brian. What we need to do is consider that the single most important thing it is for your defense nightly is guarding the best point guards or wings in the league. And the voters have got to understand it can't only be about big men.
The Wizards have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Back to Jones. Washington moving the ball around. Here's West. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Gasol's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Halliburton finds Gasol.
Jones. First personal foul. First team foul.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Bryant.
The defense is giving them plenty of trouble here in the second half. They may need to run some new plays.
That one falls.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Here's Halliburton. And here's Bryant to halt the run. And the layup is up and in.
But he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Harper passes to Ginobili. Hits the trifecta. Ginobili's got 5 points now this quarter.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Now the Wizards in transition. 4-3. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Boy, if he ever finds his footing, they'll be in even better shape. Right now, his teammates carrying him.
And Bryant gets it to go.
Scotty Barnes is a well-rounded basketball player. Passing is part of that, guys. Pretty pass there.
Pass to West. And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Greg.
Yes, indeed, B.A. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see.
Here's Harper. Pass to Ginobili. Here's West, covered by Bryant. And Gasol with the block.
This guy, the defensive anchor, Marc Gasol, twice on the pipes.
That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got his 4th assist with that last one. 1:46 left in the fourth. Out left to the wing. Pass to Lambier. Corner shot. And they pick up 2.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
The Mavericks shooting just 37% in the game. Here's Bryant. And he banks in the layup. Bryant's got 9 points now in the second half.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Wizards.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Anthony Davis.
This is the very definition of being in a zone. Everything the defense tried against him, he had an answer for it.
It's picked off. Uses the glass on the layup.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Here's Bryant. It's rebounded by Lambier. And it's Washington with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Harper misses. 19 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Bryant. It's rebounded by Washington. Here's Harper. So we see the Wizards taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And we present the player of the game, Anthony Davis.
star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the
So, Greg, here we are, just about a week into the NBA season. The regular season comes at you fast.
I mean, the games start coming fast and furiously right out of the gate. But you wonder how we made it through summer without getting to see any NBA action.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. We've got Thompson. Heinsohn is out there with Antetokounmpo. And it's Gilmore in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Toronto has possession. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Thompson with it. Leonard picks him up. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
And that one's good. Leonard
totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Archibald can't hit. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Here's Barnes. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Here's Antetokounmpo. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
From the left block. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And Toronto has possession. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, excitement building in Ontario ahead of this coming May when the WNBA makes its long-awaited launch north of the border. The Toronto Tempo will become Canada's first ever WNBA franchise. And with that league finding a rhythm, this debut feels right on time.
It is a beautiful thing. And Shams, we appreciate the report. Both good from the line that time.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Here's Leonard. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Raptors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Pass to Heinsohn. Here's Gilmore, defended by Bryant. And he dunks it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now here's Kobe. Drops in the layup for 2.
Such body control from Bryant. Able to take some hits there on the way up.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Gilmore. Back to Giannis. Shot clock at 5. Archibald. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Archibald's got 5 now.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Barnes passes to Brunson. Gasol's in the post. Barnes against Antetokounmpo. Barnes can't get it to go. For Toronto, they come in off the loss to the Milwaukee Bucks. Pass to Archibald. Gasol with the steal. Here's Bryant. The shot, no good.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Back to Antetokounmpo from downtown. Here's Gilmore. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Leonard inside. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery. Obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season.
GA now in year 3 under Darko Rajakovic. The Raptors are staying the course.
His contract runs through next season, and he's all in on developing these young players and getting the best out of them.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin. Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He says, quote, it's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe. Back to you, Kevin.
Yeah, you got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie. Willis, he checked in for the Raptors. Here's Kobe. Another miss for him, now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Here's the Raptors with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Pass to Mashburn. Here's Gilmore. Thompson surveying the floor. 6 on the shot clock. Toronto needs to get off a shot. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Kobe misses.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
1:44 left to play in the first. Here's Mashburn. Barnes grabs the miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Gilmore, that's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists now tonight.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Now here's Barnes. Nothing on the board. And it's rebounded by Mashburn. We've got 1:08 left here in the first quarter. Raptors moving the ball around. Antetokounmpo kicks to Thompson. To the middle. Here's Eaton. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Can they get it? Jump shot is good.
The defense has got to cover Bryant everywhere. Otherwise, he'll just keep finding looks whenever he wants.
Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, they have just found the better looks, and they are capitalizing.
There's the steal. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Rejected by Gasol. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just the timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And Toronto making a change here. Willis is checked in. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Deep 2 from Ball. It's rebounded by Gasol. Gasol's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Barnes, and he makes that one.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Hits the three-point bomb. Antetokounmpo's got 7 points. And so it's Toronto with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Raptors.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
So the Raptors 5 right now. We've got Ball, also Antetokounmpo out there, and it's Eaton in at the 5. Pass to Mashburn. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Gasol. Kobe with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, good luck. Giannis can close space in a hurry with that length.
Ball from long range. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. They trail by 18. Giannis left side. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
And on the drive, Giannis, he can be so disruptive, just muscling his way through the defense.
And if they want to come up with a win here, he either needs to start making shots or find another way to help his team.
Outside, Willis. There's Ball with the 3. Barnes grabs the miss.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Rebound by the Raptors. Giannis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. For 3. Ball, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Leonard, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really help make an impact on that end.
Antetokounmpo passes to Eaton, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Here's Kobe, and that one is good. Kobe's got 6.
Inside the paint, Bryant is just as much trouble. He's practically a sure thing from in close.
Antetokounmpo finds Ball. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Heinsohn the pass to Eaton. Boom, he jams it straight down.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Mavericks trail by 21. Bryant down low. Working on Thompson. Bryant's shot is off.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Ball with the bucket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
For Dallas, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
Here's Bryant. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Down low. Here's Yuck. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Looking to get it going, and it's laid in by Kobe. 8 points for him.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Here's Archibald. 8 points for him. On the wing, Giannis. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That is his first foul of the game. The Raptors making a switch here.
Into the lineup for the Raptors. Number 24, Jamal Mashburn.
Here's Archibald. Brunson covering. Archibald passes to Eaton. Shot clock at 6. Really left alone that time. Archibald's got 10 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Barnes can't get it to go.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
They set the pick. Mashburn, the pass to Archibald. And the layup's good off the glass. Archibald's got 4 this quarter.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Yes, that goes in.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Pass to Mashburn. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Is such a skilled player. Mashburn can be a handful to keep up with as a defender. His game has that interesting mix of physicality and agility to it.
Leonard kicks to Barnes. And it's rebounded by Mashburn. Toronto's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Fast break, Dallas. Here's Brunson. Rebound by the Raptors. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Takes the 3. The Mavericks pull it in. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Well, if you're struggling like this, unless you have a wide open look, make that next pass.
Puts up a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Antetokounmpo's got 14.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
That'll be a 5-second call. Heinzen's checked in for Toronto.
Into the lineup for the Raptors. Number 2, Tom Heinzen.
23 seconds left in the first half. Antetokounmpo looking it over. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Raptors have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And the technical free throw is good.
Yeah, and nobody represents the little guy in the NBA better than Nate Tiny Archibald. But forget about the nickname and understand that Tiny plays a big role on any team he's a part of.
Right side, Leonard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one. That shot misses. And so it's the Toronto Raptors up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back right after this.
And just for a moment here, I was wondering, if you guys were playing in the league today, which current player would you most like to team up with?
That's tough, Ernie, but I got to pick Wemby. Playing alongside of him, that's just going to be too good to pass up.
Well, I'll tell you what, May 19th,
Switching back to that first half of action, every Everything's been working for the Toronto Raptors.
Yeah, they are letting it fly.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Nba2k26 in this one, he's been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Barnes out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Gasol. Then there's Kobe. And it's Brunson in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Pass to Archibald. Kicks it out to Giannis. Giannis with another miss.
That's just unlucky. You don't mind him taking that shot at all.
Tries it from the top of the key, and that one hits back iron. Toronto's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. There's the triple. Good on the triple. Antetokounmpo's got the first points of the second half here for the Raptors.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
They started out this half ice cold over their first 3.
Archibald with the bucket.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Here's Heinsohn. Still without a basket. Right side, Antetokounmpo. Out to Thompson. From past the arc. And it's Giannis missing. The Mavericks have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half.
Toronto foul. Artis Gilmore. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Cuts off the pass.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball. And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. The Mavericks shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. Barnes can't get it to go.
And that miss makes them 0 for 4 to start this quarter. Not exactly the start they were hoping for.
Giannis, no good. And so it's Dallas with it. They're scoreless since the first half. Barnes. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Well, this team relies on his scoring, and no shocker, he's done his part.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Tim, one thing about the NBA, there is never a shortage of exciting young players to watch and cover. Who are you excited about in watching them grow and take it from this point forward?
Well, I love 2 big lead guards. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Cade Cunningham certainly come to mind. Both of those guys are established stars in this league, and yet there is still so much more they can add to their game. The sky is the limit.
And they seem to have the right attitude. Am I right in your assessment?
They are guys that everybody wants to play with. They're mature as leaders as well.
Here's Kobe. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Giannis. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket, shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
I think everybody in here is in shock. In many ways, their team just hasn't shown up.
And thanks to that bucket, he's finally able to stop that little 15-0 run by the Raptors.
Here's Archibald. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, Commissioner Adam Silver was asked about the wildest ideas thrown around in the league office. He said, quote, one thing that's been discussed is potentially 2 free throws for a foul on a 3-point shot. I don't think we'd do it in the last 2 minutes of the game, but that's something interesting. Back to you, Kevin.
Not a bad idea. All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Gilmore. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Barnes. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And no one in the league does it better. Giannis feeling the contact there, almost using that to propel himself for the finish.
Here's Barnes. It's blocked. Thompson with it. Brunson picks him up. Here's Archibald. No good. 80 that time from Leonard. Mavericks shooting the ball poorly. Just 28%. Barnes can't get it to go.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Now, Antetokounmpo. He's got 23. Archibald with the bucket. Archibald's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Here's Kobe. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Three-pointer. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Yeah, and sometimes he comes off as maybe being laid back, but Gilmore is a fierce competitor in the post, and it comes out in his rebounding more than anywhere else.
The Mavericks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could easily get the job done there.
Well, Scotty Barnes is one of those do-it-all kind of guys. He can guard 1 through 4, and then offensively, he can basically do any job that's required.
Outside ball. And it's off from 3-point range. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Bryant's shot is off.
Well, it's not only been a rough quarter for him, but he's actually had a negative impact on his team's overall performance.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Raptors opening up a huge gap. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So for Toronto right now, Percy Hawkins is out there with LaMelo Ball. Then there's Kevin Willis, and it's Eaton into the center position. And that one's good, Barnes.
That's exactly where Barnes wants to operate. He will attack you inside.
Hawkins with it. Picked up by Kobe. To the inside. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And that one falls for Willis. So you can talk about the physical challenges, Tim, of today's game. One thing the players have a little easier, certainly, is the way they travel from game to game.
Well, there is no question about that. I didn't even get on a charter.
He blocks it again.
That block was a big one. Ties him for 5th on the all-time list.
He has dominated the paint for years and years. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Toronto.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Here's Leonard. No good, unable to end this run. Raptors have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Pass to Eaton. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Here's Brunson. Leonard inside. It's blocked. And they're moving it up. Here's Ball. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
He is just ice cold. Luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Leonard. Eaton grabs the miss.
Well, coaches really appreciate when guys defend with that kind of effort. Just a fantastic job protecting the rim.
Ball, no good.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offense.
Again with the block.
He's had a ton of blocks in his career, but that one was historic.
It was not your average swat. It got him to 5th on the all-time block shot list.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Brunson outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brunson's got his first 2 points of the night.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by the Raptors.
Pass to Mashburn. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And you have to be cognizant of Mashburn's long-range shooting ability. This guy is really accurate from out there.
That one goes in.
They will take that shot every time down the floor if they could. It's just great execution.
Here's Eaton and a strong finish with 2 hands.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Their offense is cooking right now, and that's because the execution has been there.
And that one drops. Toronto, they've gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the 4th quarter. Wide open. Again, Toronto.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore, keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
And there's Kobe. That's good on the assist from Brunson.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Outside, Ball. Here's Willis. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Barnes. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Ball. Mashburn, the pass to Ball. To the right side. Here's Mashburn. He's covered by Leonard.
And this is how special Mashburn is on the drive, using that athleticism to just explode towards the rim.
It's stolen by Willis. Brunson against Ball. Inside, here's Willis, and it's Willis finishing it off.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You've got to love the effort. That's big time.
Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. To the left wing. From deep. And that one's good. Mashburn. Mashburn's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for the Raptors. 1:22 left in the 4th quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Toronto.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Three-pointer, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they rose to the challenge.
Bryant. Rebound by the Raptors. And here is Ball. Launches from deep. The long-distance three is buried.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
What strength from Leonard there, not allowing the defense to get the best of it.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Outside, Willis. Left side, Ball. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.